All right, James Williams is looking good out there today. Wait, wait a second. Did he get shorter? What's going on, Canes fans? Today's video is going to be a relatively short one, but I feel like it's actually pretty important. So give me just a moment and let me explain, because I know there are going to be a lot of people that want to jump in the comment section and they're going to be like, Coop, you made a whole video talking about number changes? How silly. This is just stupid. Why would you do that? I don't know. Nah, I'm just playing. I do feel like this is sort of important because you have to remember that not every Miami Hurricanes fan follows all social media. They're not always browsing on Twitter all day. They're not scouring the forums. They're not seeing all of these posts about some of these changes and other things that are happening with the team. So my job is to, provide this information in an easily digestible format, I guess. I put it here on video so you don't have to go looking for articles and news and clips and all that stuff, and just kind of give you a summary of everything that is happening with the Canes. And what I've seen on Twitter anyways is when they're showing clips from the practices, I'm seeing fans say, that's not the player that you said it is, because he's number 0 or he's number 23. So there have actually been some Miami Hurricanes players that have changed numbers this year. And, there are multiple reasons to do this. Some of them have went back to their high school number that wasn't available when they came to Miami. Maybe some of them just didn't like the number that they had. Or, maybe there's a Miami Hurricane great that they looked up to. They wanted their number and it became available for the 2023 season. So what I'm going to do is I made a little graphic image to show you guys. I'm going to pop it up on the screen and just show you all of the number changes for the Miami Hurricanes players that decided to do so. Now, this isn't covering the newcomers, the early enrollees that have come in, because they're just getting the assigned number that they were giving or that they wanted. These are Canes that had a different number last year and they have changed for this year. Now, before we dive into this, I need you to do two things though. Number one, make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. Spring practice day 2 is tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this. And there'll be another video on this channel for that, keeping you guys up to date. You don't want to miss anything. And number 2, click the top link down in the description to join the free Coach Coop Discord. We talk Miami Hurricane sports 24/7, 365. But with all of that out of the way, let's jump over here and I will show you the number changes. And you could screenshot this if you want. That way you have something to refer to in case you forget. And actually what I'll do, we're just doing this raw, man. I'm not going to do a bunch of editing. I'm just going to hide my camera for a moment. That way you can screenshot this if you want to, if you need something to reference. Because I know me personally, I'm going to end up forgetting. Now, the beginning with James Williams was kind of a joke, because who's going to miss James Williams, right? The dude is 6'5" versus the Corey Couch, who took his number, is 5'10". So come on, let's be real here. I hope some of you got the joke anyways. So here we go. I'll just go down the list and we'll talk about each one of them briefly. So cornerback to Corey Couch was number 23, and he is now number 0, taking James Williams' number. Cornerback Daryl Porter was number 5. He is now number 2. Now, I feel like for Porter, he probably wanted to go to number 2 because that was his high school number. So that makes sense. Probably just wasn't available whenever he came in. Cam Kinchens, come on, man, that leader on defense at the safety position, went from 24 to number 5. This is another scenario where Kinchens was number 5 in high school. I'm assuming that's why he would want it. So there's that. Safety Markeith Williams went from 18 to 15. We also have James Williams going from 0 to number 20. Now, number 20 is the number that James Williams wore in high school as well. I'm personally kind of bummed to see him drop the number 0, just because, I don't know, it's just kind of cool, right? A 6'5" safety with the number 0. I realize, guys, let's get it out of the way. The numbers don't matter. I know it doesn't equal wins. Guys, we'll just see it. We got to see it on the field. I just want to see them play hard and win. I know. I get it. But sometimes, it's cool to have a number that you want. I played football in high school, and there was a specific number I wanted, so, I get it, right? But that was his high school number, was number 20. Defensive lineman Akeem Mesidor. This one's interesting, going from number 90 to number 3, which is kind of interesting. Mesidor was number 90 at West Virginia, and he came to Miami and carried over that number. He wasn't number 3 in high school. He was actually number 56, so I don't know if number 3 has any significant meaning to him, or maybe he just wanted to rock number 3. Maybe he just wanted an odd number. Defensive lineman Nigel Kelly, going from 32 to number 9. Number 9 was his number in high school, so another one you can add to the list for that. Ahmad Moten, going from 92 to 99. Once again, you're seeing a trend here. 99 is what Moten rocked in high school. So another one where that just makes sense. And why I didn't put his position over to the left of his name, I have no idea why, but Moten's position. Wide receiver Michael Redding, going from 83 to 13. I like number 13. Most people consider it an unlucky number. I don't know if it has significant meaning as far as any former Canes. Maybe was there? I need somebody to fill me in and let me know on some of these numbers if there were any Miami Hurricane greats that rocked some of these numbers that might also carry some of that significance over to the players. Because, some of these guys that were like in the 80s and the 90s, I really didn't. I'm 33 years old, so I didn't really dive deep into watching the Canes until 2001. So, maybe some of these are some Miami Hurricanes greats that it's just not ringing a bell up here with me. But Redding was not 13 in high school. He was number 14. So maybe 13 is just the closest number he could get to his old high school number. Anyways, I don't know. The transfer standout, man, from the end of the season last year, wide receiver Colby Young, going from 88 to number 4. I saw this is the one that actually prompted me to make this video because everybody was like, who is number 4? They were seeing the spring practice clips, and they were like, that dude is massive. Who is that guy? Is he a new player? Is he a transfer? No, it's Colby Young. He went from 88 to number 4. Number 4 was his high school number, and keep an eye on that dude. I'm telling you, it's going to take a little bit to adjust because I was used to looking for big number 88 out there on the field. He is now number 4. And last but not least, wide receiver Brashard Smith, going from number 12 to number 0. He was number 1 in high school, so nothing there with the high school number, but it's going to look cool. There's just something about that number 0, man. So you've got Couch rocking it on defense, Brashard Smith rocking it on offense. I think it's just a sick number to rock in football for some reason. That's just a personal opinion. But anyways, that, again, it feels kind of weird making a video with this being the only topic. And it's something quick and simple because usually Coach Coop videos are 10 plus minutes because I could just talk and talk and talk. And that's after I edit the videos down. But again, I feel like it was important so you can log this mentally in your brain. And when you watch the spring practice clips and when the season comes up, you're not all confused and saying, what the heck happened? Because again, not everybody follows every single little detail when it comes to the Miami Hurricanes. And that's okay. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to do, is to help you out and fill in that gap and keep you up to date. So let's chop it up. Like I said, let me know if any of these numbers carry very heavy significance when it comes to Miami Hurricanes greats. And let's just chop it up a little bit down in the comment section. Like I said, I'm still a little bummed to see James Williams not rocking that number 0 anymore. Hopefully you guys didn't buy a specific jersey that represented the player you wanted it to, and then they've changed. And then, that's a first world problem, if we're being honest here. We just want to see the Canes win at the end of the day, and we'll all be happy. Remember, though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I got to say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.